morning. How you doing? It's cold. Super cold. I'm super happy that I stayed here last night actually because it rained. Not super hard, but it rained quite a bit, and I definitely would have been waking up this morning in a cold, wet tent. So, yeah, buzzing. Right. What can I say about this place? Last night the rain, I don't know if you can see it, but above the middle beams of the roof, there's actually a gap in between the tin. And a little bit blurry because of the fly mesh. But there were still some droplets of rain coming in and they were landing right on my face. So it woke me up quite a few times. But I'm all good. Anyway, so I'm going to get up shortly. And because I slept in the hammock setup, it's going to be a really quick pack up. And then I'll be able to get on the road real quick. And I'm going to try and bust out a big one today. Even if the weather's not that great, I'm going to see how far I can go. It's mostly downhill, so I'm pretty much up on the peak of where I need to be. And because I'm not going to Ezra anymore, I'm not climbing anymore, I'm going down back towards the coast, so it should be a fast ride. So let's get back on the road, and it looks like we're having a rainy one. All right, so down alongside the river, I've come to get some water because, you know, I just want to make some coffee and stuff like that this morning because it's so fucking cold. Fortunately, I remembered last night I rode past a natural spring. So this one here is draining water out of the rock right there. It's filling quite slowly, but it's really nice water, so I'm prepared to wait. Yeah, it is super cold this morning. I am definitely rugging up the clothes today, and I'm going to be riding hard just to keep warm. The clouds are super low on the on top of the hills, and that means that it's really cold. So today's gonna be a frigid ride, but that's all part of the adventure. Let's ride on. There's cold wind, but all this hard work is keeping me right up, and I'm sweating all over, even though it's freezing this morning. But I gotta say, it's all worth it. This uphill first bit. Check out the view. What a beautiful valley. This is just epic. This is what I ride for. See places like this. No cars, no people, just peaceful, riding along, listening to some music and chilling out. But it's just gorgeous, this valley. Let's see what's on the other side. Alright, so my first video this morning talking about, I don't know, first or second, talking about being downhill all the way was incorrect. Holy shit, this is a fucking hill climb. And it's just winding all around these hills, check it out. So I came down over here, and then I go all the way down there, and I've ridden up here. And now I've got to ride it all the way up here, and then it goes along there. And then I think it ends up back at this city. So I have just been going up and down, up and down, up and down. I'm cold because of the weather, but I'm hot because of the work. So when I'm going uphill, I've got to take my clothes off. And when I'm going downhill, I've got to put my clothes on. This is a lot of work. Fortunately, the scenery is beautiful, and now the sun's shining, so things are pretty good. Anyway, pedal on. How are we doing? Whew, been riding now for a couple of hours, about 3 or 4 hours, I think. The hills have stopped so much, it's flattened off quite a bit. I've still been following the river for ages. It's been really, really nice. But there's just been a constant headwind. Just stopped now as I started doing this video. But it's a cold headwind. So my body's really hot on the inside, but my skin's really cold and it feels really weird. I keep having to change my clothes. As I mentioned earlier, it's really annoying. Because you're hot when you got them all on, but then you're cold when you take them off. So you're constantly just juggling them around. Okay, I'm coming up on my first city or my first town that I'll be riding along this way. I'm not sure, I don't think it'll be very big, but I need to go because I'm fucking hungry and I'm all out of food. I ate all my food just because I was a bit bored. That's pretty much where I'm at. I think it's about another 5 or 10 Ks and then it's uphill a little bit, but I'll get there sooner or later. That's pretty much it. Back to the ride. So here I am in one of these villages. You can tell it's a super village when the cars that are parked here are
tractor, car. Anyway, I love and hate coming through these small villages for the same reason. That you're an absolute outsider. People look at you as if you're a leper. You get looks of astonishment, amazement, horror. People sort of look at you like, what the fuck is he doing here? And what the fuck is he doing here? And whoa, what's this guy doing here? It's all just an absolute mixture, but nobody expects a tourist to come through these tiny little towns, and it's quite interesting the way that people react. Depending on how old or how young or how traditional or how untraditional they are, they react totally different. And you just get like an overwhelming sense of being an outsider, really. Anyway, I'm going to keep on riding now. I've ridden a ridiculous uphill to get to this little village. I've bought my food. I'm all good again. I'm all stocked up and ready again for the rest of the day. So let's ride on. Village life. This downhill ride I was supposed to be doing to get heaps of Ks today has just been a constant battle with a headwind. I had a slight tailwind at the earlier part of the day, but today it's just been headwind. It's a cold headwind. And not only that, it seems like over the next couple of days, around this time during the day, storms coming in. I didn't notice this on the weather app, and essentially it's going to happen for the next couple of days. Between 2 and 5 o'clock, storm systems start rolling in. So fortunately, I have done a fair bit of riding today. I've already done about 70 kilometers, so I am making headway. So that means I can pretty much pull up stumps whenever the fuck I feel like it, because well, I don't really want to be riding underneath that fucking thing. But as well as that, it's been a really beautiful bike ride, to be honest. The valley has just been phenomenal and probably the best I've seen in Turkey so far. So hasn't been a bad day. It's been quite a good one. Just if only that headwind was a tailwind, I probably would have done well over 100 kilometers by now. So oh, such is life. Anyway, right on, here we go. Let's see what happens with this rain. Today just has to be the best bike ride in Turkey, full stop. I mean, check out this. There's just scenery like this everywhere today. This whole ride along this river and valley has just been phenomenal. Yeah. I'm really having a good day. A solitary day though. Not anyone's really wanted to talk to me, which is fucking refreshing. I mean, I know I want to get out there and experience the culture and meet as many people as possible and all that sort of thing, but some days I just want to have a day off. And today I wanted a day off and I've got it, so it's just been really good. I've been eating lots of fruit. I've just riding lots, just looking around, heaps of cool stuff. It's just really good day. Really good scenic bike ride day. And I ain't complaining. I think I'm about to go into a tunnel around here, but anyway, I'm gonna start looking for camps soon, so I'll probably see you there. Maybe not, I don't know. There it is. No campsites, but it's raining. So it's getting quite wet, and I can see there's a storm system coming over. I didn't really want it because it's so fucking cold lately, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. I don't know why I said that. It doesn't even make any sense for the situation. Anyway, so I'm about 10 kilometers away from my destination anyway, and it looks like I'm gonna have to try and find an abandoned building or something like that again, but I don't like my chances in this sort of area. It's just, everything's on a big fucking angle. And apparently this river's subject to flooding, so I don't really want to be camping next to it either. And that's pretty much it. So rocking a hard place. I'm just gonna have to keep riding even though I'm tired until I find something suitable. So adventure, here we go. Literally was just riding along in the heavy rain thinking, fuck, I just need something. Just give me a bone, chuck me a bone. Come on. First thing I look up, I see fresh water pouring out down here. I look up, I find a fucking flat spot, and there's a fireplace over there with wood next to it. I pretty much hit the trifecta as soon as I was saying, come on, chuck me a bone, I need somewhere to sleep. So I've got about half an hour or 45 minutes worth of light left before I have to be settled. And now I'm gonna do it. So I gotta set up quick. See you soon. How we doing? There's dinner. It's pretty much like chili. Just no meat or anything like that. Not chili con carne, just regular chili. I don't really carry meat anymore because it's a bit hard in the bike. So, time for a peace out before I eat my dinner. Essentially today I rode on extra in the rain, in the heavy rain, just because I have wet weather gear. And I was like, fuck it, let's see how far we can get. Surely I'll find somewhere. I went past 2 different fucking shacks that I could have stayed in, and now I'm going to camp out in the open, and it's starting to rain again. So I guess what I want to say is, even though everything sort of worked out, just because you can do something doesn't mean you should. Just because I have the wet water gear doesn't mean I need to ride in the rain. I should really try to avoid it as much as possible. That's it. Just because you can do something doesn't mean you should. Peace out. Dinner time.